welcome to another analysis on BTC. The last analysis on BTC that I did, I was waiting for the bounce, and the bounce has not happened like that to the upside. So let me delete this. Excuse me. Let me delete this trend line. So this monthly time frame, and I'm expecting price to bounce from this monthly level, because price is at the monthly level. We need to be careful around here. Anything might still happen around here. Anything might still happen, so we need to be careful before we can be confident about this sell. We need to break below this area. We need to break below this area before we can be confident about this, and then pull back before we continue down. If the level is going to break, but if it's going to hold, we will be projecting ourselves up to the upside. But we can still be reading our price action on lower time frame to know maybe price is going to give us change of trend to the upside before looking for entry. So these are the levels. Let me draw, like my last video, I marked this level. These are the level. These are the major level, because when these break, BTC will be going to upside massively. So that's the two levels that I'll be trading from. So let's check here. Let's check inside here. Let's see what's going on here. Maybe we can still see some price action inside here. So I'll go to weekly. So this weekly time frame, and price is still here. This area, still at this area, rejecting this area. If price still wants to move down, you might see the weekly area. We can still move price to this. You might adjust it to this area. So on weekly, we can still see price needs to come here, sit down on this level before maybe we can see some upside. Price needs to come here. Price needs to come here. Still need more room for the downside. Maybe this is when we'll be seeing buyers coming in, because this level is very good level on monthly time frame. So you might see this price coming inside this area before pushing to the upside. So let's check price action on lower time frame. Let's see what price is doing. So let's go to daily. On daily, we can see price is making lower low. When you go to, you see price making lower low, lower high, lower low. So price is still bearish. This is just a pullback. This is a pullback. You know how I trade pullbacks, as in I position myself for the this is how I make my entry. I used to make my entry this way. After the pullback, I draw trend line to join the trade, but I didn't trade this setup. I didn't trade this this setup. I didn't trade it. I didn't trade this setup. So that is a pullback. That's why you are seeing sellers coming in again. We pull back to this area, and price started dropping. This is a lower high, this is a lower high, lower low. So price is still trying to drop further, or maybe it's going to pull back again before dropping again. So you can go to lower time frame again, that is this for daily, and you can still draw levels if you want to, because I'm seeing where price is respecting on daily time frame. You can see this area, price was trading around here, this area. Price was rejecting this area, this low. Price was rejecting this low. And you can see engulfing here too. Engulf, that's when price started dropping. And if you have draw trend line, you see entry. It's a good trade really. Price has been dropping since then. So when you go to 4 hour, you can just join this trade. You can just find bearish move. Let me draw this trend line very well for so this is a break, then pull back, high, higher high. It made the first high, it now broke the low, so it needs to pull back. It's just respecting pullback. It needs to respect the pullback. Higher high and higher low. Sorry, lower low. It's supposed to make another higher low and push up again, but failed to make higher high again. Now broke the previous low, made a lower low, and it will make a lower high before it can drop. That's why you see all this drop, and it's pull back again, drop again, and I'm expecting another drop because this is a pullback. Still fighting around here to drop, but this is going still to drop, still going to drop. But I don't trade BTC on weekends. I don't trade it because it doesn't move much, and I don't scalp, so I leave it during the week. I always trade it. I don't trade it on weekends. So this is what I'm seeing on BTC, and this is 4 hour, and the price is still dropping. We still have more room to the downside, so that's when I'll be looking. Maybe we'll see buy price action here before we can take this trade to the upside. So this is 4 hour. Let's go to 1 hour. Maybe we see more things clear. So like this, I used to, let's go back to 4. I used to use what's it called, pivots. Sometimes I use pivots. I use moving average to take trades. You can see this is the place where price has started changing to bearish back, so I can still use this this pivot to take trades. so there's no pivot here, but we are seeing a sign of a break, then pull back down here. Can draw trend line, but I need to see a good structure. This structure is not it. I don't like how everything is lining up like this. So I'll wait for price to still print some more candles and see if maybe I can get what is really doing. I don't really what is doing here is not really clear. So clear. If you cannot trade, if you cannot see what price is doing, as in if it's not clear, you cannot use it to tell a story. It's better not to trade, to enter the trade, because it's like you don't understand what you are doing. You just see some things and you just started trading it. If anybody asks you why are you trading this setup, you cannot say anything. You cannot even use it to make a story or explain yourself why you are buying it or why you are selling. You are selling. So I think this trend line is making sense, because this is the 2 points. You need 2 points to draw a trend line. So I'll be waiting for price to come back to this trend line. If this trend line is clear, I can take some sell. But if price bounce, I'll wait for price bounce here, then pull back, then come back. When it's coming back, I'll wait for a break. This is a break. We can still take this trade to the downside. So we'll be looking for a sell setup around here, maybe when the trend line break on BTC, so we can still sell this BTC to this monthly level. You can see like 1 to 3 or 1 to 4 on this trade. So wait for this setup. Really wait for this setup, really. So this is what I'm seeing on BTC. This 1 hour time frame entry. This 1 hour time frame entry. So we are still moving to the downside. We are still moving. We are still bearish because this trend line has been cleared. Then pull back to the trend line. Sometimes you can draw your trend line as a zone. Sometimes I use this so you can cover some areas. I use this to draw. So if you draw it as a zone, you see that price is testing the trend line. Sometimes I draw it as a zone, so you can see price testing the trend line and bleed. So I'm still trying to confirm the price action here before taking this trade. If I can see this trend line break on 1 hour, I can still join this trade to the downside. It's just a continuation because price has been making lower low and lower highs. You can see just needs to gather information, not that you just you have to look back when you are taking your setup. Understand the price action. Understand price has been bouncing from this trend line. Price has been bouncing from there, so maybe price might come back again and go up, then break it, make a lower low. So that's when we will be interested in selling this bad boy. Maybe something like this. So that's when we'll be selling BTC. I'm just trying to give you like insight in what I'm projecting, you know, trying to let you see what I'm saying. So that's it. The structure might not play out the way I'm drawing it, but just let you to see like a picture that I'm looking at. So that's it on BTC. We might see a trade opportunity here. So that's all. Thanks for watching my analysis. Bye for now.